Jesus knows the pain that is about to fall on him. Not just the physical pain, but the spiritual, the separation from God. He knows what is at stake here. And he goes, you know what? It's worth it for my sheep. This is the only path of salvation, of eternal life for my sheep. This is the road I have to go. And so he says to the Father, he goes, listen, I'm undone here. Sorrowful to the point of death. And he says, but not my will, your will, Father. And then when he's on the cross, verse 27, or chapter 27, verse 46, says, in about the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lema sabachthani. That is, my God, why have you forsaken me? You see, commentators don't know how all that works, right? Like, that's a difficult statement. How does Jesus, the Son of God, who's declared himself to be one with the Father, how does he feel forsaken at this point? He's covered in our sin. He's covered in our iniquity. He's taken all of that upon himself. And in that moment, the separation between the Father and the Son had to have been so great that he had never experienced that before. Because he's one with the Father. And now he feels this chasm. Sadly, it's the chasm between us and the Father that we feel often. Not at the same level that Jesus felt it at that moment, but where we feel distanced from God. And so this is what Jesus is going through on our behalf. And once again, this too was prophesied in Isaiah 53, verse 4. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten by God, and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the chastisement that brought us peace. And with his wounds we are healed. All we, like sheep, have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. This is why we celebrate Jesus. Because he's our shepherd. Because he rescued us. Because he saved us. Because he alone could do it. He alone loves us in a way that nobody else loves us. He defines love. And so when Jesus says in John 10:18, no one takes it from me, speaking of his life, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to lay it down. I have authority to take it up again. Jesus goes, I'm going to die. I'm going to live again. He knows what the other side of this thing is. And yet, despite knowing where he will be, what will happen, he's still sorrowful to the point of death. He's still enduring this pain on our behalf. This is our shepherd. This is the true shepherd. This is the good shepherd. And Jesus alone can claim that title.